Hi there, I hope this finds you well wherever you are. I just want to reach out just to share some thoughts and things that I've been thinking about regarding coronavirus and COVID-19. In particular, I want to share this with clinicians. Perhaps you work in the NHS or healthcare, or you might be a teacher, position of authority and responsibility in our government, those kind of roles, and also to anyone who wants to watch this. And really, what I've been thinking about is the responsibility that each of us have regarding the information around COVID-19 and how we share that. A few friends of mine, including myself, heard some great advice the other day, where somebody said, in any given situation where there's a fire and a crisis, there's a choice that an individual can make. They can either pour oil or pour water. As an individual, what do you want to pour onto the fire? And so over the last 2 days, I've been really thinking carefully about how can I make sure that I'm pouring water onto the crisis situation regarding COVID-19. I think there's lots of information out there at the moment. Some of it's true, some of it's not so true, some of it's helpful, and some of it really isn't that helpful on how to manage COVID-19. And that might be shared through friends that we all know. It might be shared through family. It might be shared through social media. I've had lots of people come up to me over the last few days asking my opinion. And I've reached the place where I'm thinking to myself, well, it's just my opinion and I'm not necessarily sure it is helpful to share it. Because what we need to do is be making sure that we're pointing people towards the government website and NHS 111 to make sure that everyone is following accurate information and everyone is doing the right thing. Equally, there's lots of commentary, people out there on social media who aren't professionals around coronavirus or how to do the modelling for an epidemic and are giving comment. And it's so easy, and I find myself in this category as well, it's so easy to retweet something or to share it again on Facebook. But what I've been really working hard and challenging myself to do over the last 2 days especially is to think, is this pouring water onto the situation? By pouring water, I want to make sure that people are calm, that they have the correct information so that they don't have anxiety. Or am I sharing oil, pouring the oil out, which might be misinformation or information that doesn't quite stack up with the government advice at the moment? Or perhaps it actually creates a tension with the advice that is out there and causes confusion, which leads to further panic and people just not really doing well. So I'm not perfect. I'm just sharing this because somebody shared those thoughts with me, and I thought the whole thing around the water and the oil was really helpful. And so I want to make sure that you hear that as well, and we can all be considering this together, making really sensible decisions and choices, and we will get through this COVID-19, but let's do it safely, calmly, peacefully as possible, and we've all got a part to play. So I wish you a really good day wherever you are, and just remember to wash your hands.